third graders. I have missed you so much this summer. I hope you had so much fun and spent lots of time with friends and family like I did. I just wanted to share with you a story as you're getting ready for your first day of third grade tomorrow. If you are feeling like me, you might be having a little bit of butterflies in your belly, which means you're a little bit excited and nervous about some things that might be new and different. So, butterflies are my favorite animal, and I thought I would share this story with you just to let you know that I'm thinking about you. So it's called Butterflies on the First Day of School, and it's written by Annie Silvestro. A month before school, Rosie picked out her new backpack. It was covered with flowers, and she loved it with all her heart. She paraded around proudly. "Don't worry," she told her little sister Emily. "Someday you'll be big enough to go to school like me." Rosie practiced raising her hand, writing her letters, and saying her teacher's name. She couldn't wait to start school. But the night before her first day, Rosie couldn't sleep. That happens to me sometimes on the night before the first day of school, so hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight. I'm having a little bit of butterflies about my new class. In the morning, her belly hurt. She didn't touch her chocolate chip pancakes. "Maybe I'd better stay home," said Rosie. "I don't want Emily to be lonely." "She'll be fine," said her mother, "and so will you." Rosie shuffled the pancakes around on her plate. "Come on, sweetie," said her dad. "Time to go." Rosie slowly pulled on her backpack. "I don't feel well," she said. "You just have butterflies in your belly," said her mother, hugging her tight. "Butterflies?" asked Rosie. That's when the bus pulled up. We know it's normal to be a little bit nervous on the first day of school, so we all might have a little bit of butterflies. But that's okay. Everybody's feeling the same way. "I love you," said her mom. "Have fun," called her dad. Rosie stared nervously out the window. Soon a girl sat down next to her. "I'm Violet," she said. "What's your name?" "Rosie." "I bet you guys are going to meet some new friends, even though you probably know most of the kids in your class already." As she spoke, a butterfly flew from her mouth. Rosie clapped both hands on her face. "Are you okay?" Rosie nodded. "I have Mrs. Mancini," said Violet. "Me too," said Rosie. The words tumbled out on 2 silver butterflies. Rosie watched them flutter down the aisle. Violet didn't seem to notice. So as she's feeling less and less nervous, the butterflies are going out of her belly. She's starting to feel a little better. "Welcome," said Mrs. Mancini as the girls entered the classroom. "Hang up your backpacks, then meet me on the rainbow rug." Everyone fidgeted in a circle. "Let's get to know each other," said Mrs. Mancini. "I'll go first. I have a golden retriever named Barney. I love chocolate cake, and I'm terrified of spiders." That's always the fun part, getting to know your teacher and your class. Violet went next. "I'm allergic to dogs," she said, "and sometimes my brother Alex." "This summer I rode a train for the first time," said Jay. "I want to be an astronaut when I grow up," said Allison. The butterflies built up as Rosie waited for her turn. Suddenly, all eyes were on her. Rosie took a deep breath. "I have a baby sister named Emily," she said. 3 butterflies flirted into the air. "I love to sing and play soccer. I wish I had a freezer in my room so I could eat ice cream whenever I want." The class laughed. Rosie's belly felt a little better. I like how she took a big deep breath when she was feeling a little bit nervous. That always helps me, as you know. After that, Rosie sat at the art table. She painted a flower on a giant easel. She made one for Violet, too. Then they helped Jay build a train out of blocks. From time to time, butterflies rumbled in Rosie's belly. Occasionally, 1 or 2 slipped out, but by recess, she could barely feel them anymore. Rosie dashed onto the playground. "You're it," she called. Everyone raced around playing tag, but one girl stood alone under the oak tree. She held her hands on her belly. Rosie walked over to her. "Want to play?" she asked. The girl nodded. "I'm Rosie. What's your name?" "Isabella." As she answered, butterfly after butterfly soared into the sky. Isabella looked up amazed. "Feel better?" asked Rosie. "Much," said Isabella. At the end of the day, Rosie waved goodbye to her friends. She ran off the bus and leapt into her mother's arms. "School is so fun," she said. "Violet has a flower named like me, and Jay built a train out of blocks, and Isabella had butterflies too." Her mother smiled. "I can't wait to hear all about it," she said. The words floated out on a shimmering butterfly's wings. See, even sometimes mom and dads get butterflies about the first day too, and certainly teachers as well. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you, and I'm going to miss you tomorrow, but hopefully I'll see all of you in the hallway or somewhere along the way. I hope you have the best first day of third grade. Mrs. Buckley loves you, always and forever.